The Amazing Adventures of Stick-Loving Rover. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a dog named Rover. Rover was unlike any other dog in the land. While other dogs were happy playing fetch with balls and chewing on bones, Rover had an obsession with sticks. Every time he went outside, he searched high and low for the perfect stick to add to his collection. One sunny day, Robert was out for a walk when he spotted the most incredible stick he had ever seen. It was thick and sturdy, with just the right amount of bark for him to sink his teeth into. Robert eagerly ran up to the stick, but as he picked it up, he suddenly felt a strange pull. The stick seemed to be leading him somewhere. Robert followed the stick, his nose twitching with excitement. He ran through fields and over hills, with the stick always leading him onward. Finally, Robert arrived at the dense forest. The stick seemed to be pointing towards a path through the trees. Robert hesitated for a moment, but his curiosity got the better of him. He followed the path, with the stick leading the way. Soon he arrived at the clearing where a group of squirrels were gathered, chattering and laughing. Robert watched in amazement, his eyes wide with wonder. Suddenly, the stick he had been carrying began to glow. The light grew brighter and brighter until it was blinding. Robert closed his eyes, unable to look directly at the light. When he opened his eyes again, he was back in his own backyard. The stick was still in his mouth, but it was no longer glowing. Robert was confused. Had it all been a dream? Just then, he heard a rustling in the bushes. He turned to see the same group of squirrels from his dream, gathered together and staring at him with big, curious eyes. Robert couldn't believe it. It hadn't been a dream after all. Robert was surprised. He had never seen so many squirrels in one place before, but the squirrels didn't seem to notice him. They were too busy playing a game of tag, darting around and chasing each other up and down the trees. From that day on, Robert continued his stick obsession, but he always kept an eye out of any signs of adventure. He knew that the stick might lead him on even more amazing journeys, and he was ready to follow it whenever it might lead. Thank you for viewing and listening. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for our next story.